Hey y'all, Laura here with Cox Homestead, and today I'm going to show you how I process our meat rabbits. Buckle up, this is going to be good. I'm going to start out by weighing this rabbit. This rabbit is half Harlequin, half New Zealand, mostly Harlequin. We think like 1/4 New Zealand. So let's see what it weighs here. It weighs 5 pounds, 10 ounces. And I'll add on here how old it is in the caption here so you can kind of see that. All right, this is our hopper popper. This is what we use to do our cervical dislocation. It is a metal bar in the shape of a V, and I'm going to slide the rabbit in here and pull it back for you to see. I will record the whole thing. I will likely cut out just the smidget where I do the deed to keep YouTube happy, but you will get the clear picture of the before and the after in the process. Sliding it in. All right. And now it's done. You're going to watch for the death throes, and it will likely start in the legs. They'll start kicking, and when it's eventually done, its tail will drop. You're also checking the eyes to see if there's any movement there. No eye movement. See, its legs are starting to throw. See that twitching? That is a sign that you have done the deed. I'm going to walk it over now to where we hang them to do the cleaning. Sometimes it takes a couple pulls on the hopper popper. Sometimes you get it on try one and you feel that the dislocation. Sometimes it takes 2 to 3 pulls. And I'm okay doing that because it also lets me know that I for sure got it and I got it good. So now it's hanging here. I am going to slit the front to bleed it out, and then I will remove the head. I'm going to slit the throat with my martini knife. This is my favorite all-time processing knife. You're getting right here under the neck, holding that dewlap in your hand, sticking your knife straight in like this, and coming down. And you can see the blood there is dripping. Once I've done that and started the bleed out process, I'm going to switch to a less impressive knife. This is a Humane. Don't waste your money on. We keep it on hand to do things that involve bone that we don't want to use our good sharp knife for. This is actually the knife that was recommended to us at a processing workshop, and we've been very disappointed with it. And had we continued to try and process all of our rabbits with this knife, we probably would have quit processing. Just to say how valuable a good knife is. Get that martini knife. I'll leave my Amazon shop in the description, and you'll be able to check out that martini knife there. I also get it at Smoky Mountain Knife Works here in Sevierville. So now I'm holding the ears, and I'm going to use a knife to cut off the head. I slit it a few times to be able to get in there with lots of pressure, and I'm holding the ears back so that I can apply that pressure and do downward strokes like this to split the skin. And once I've done that, now I'm going to apply a lot of pressure straight forward to remove that head. And just like that, the head is removed. And I don't know if you can hear this, but the neighbor just showed up to bush hog the property. I waited till my very last rabbit to do today to record a video just in time for the tractor to show up. So hopefully you can hear me over top of it. Funny how that works, isn't it? Okay, I'm saving these ears just simply because I like them for dog treats. So I just fold my knife over. If you don't remove your head and you leave your head attached, it's easier to do this, but we're removing our head to hopefully prevent less blood in the neck portion of the rabbit. So I'm doing this after the fact. Behind me is a table where I'm putting all my parts and pieces. So if you see me reaching back here, that's what's going on. I'll show you what's over there. That's our table set up. It has my parts and pieces there, and then this is my liver bucket, and then extra knives sit there as well. Below where I'm processing is a bucket to catch all the blood and the parts I don't want, like this head. Some dogs like to eat heads, so you could save those for that. Next, I'm gonna start up here on the legs. I'm gonna go in with my knife upside down and cut up to make nice little slits. Whoa! There went the tripod. That's dangerous. So I'm going in with my knife upside down and making slits up to start removing the fur from the body. Leg. And I like hanging rabbits because then I can walk around and work on either side. You'll see my friend Allie is here helping today. She's processing too, so you can kind of watch both of us. Allie is in Knoxville and she raises Harlequin rabbits. So if you remember, I did a YouTube video about visiting her place. If I get really tech savvy, I'll add it right here for you to click on and check out her video. I don't know how to do that yet, so hopefully I'll figure it out. That's a challenge for me, right? To figure that out. Okay, so I'm just working my knife up in here to get this fur pulled away from the legs. You don't want to go too deep or you'll get into your meat. But then as you start cutting it away, you can start pulling it away as well. Fun fact, most commercial rabbits are white. The reason being that you cannot see the white fur on the meat as easy as you can darker colored rabbits. So when I'm selling rabbits to people to eat, I kind of prefer them to be white so they don't see the fur as easy if I miss any. All right, so I'm on the other leg now and I'm doing the same thing. This one is a little bit sticky. Some rabbits skin easier than others. This one is not skinning as easy as some of the New Zealands I did today. Whew, you see that fur flame? I just set my knife above here and I'm now reaching in here and pulling this fur away from the body, away from the legs. Ripping the fur when they're young, it's pretty easy to do that. Sticking my fingers inside here, pulling it away. Just cutting that away. This back here was kind of stuck. So sometimes it's a little stringy and you got a helmet got full. And it's setting in the sun, so it could potentially overheat. We'll just see what happens. I just poked a hole to be able to stick my fingers through here to pull this away better. You don't have to. Sometimes you can work your fingers through there and not do that. The whole goal right now is getting this fur off the body. This one's not going as fast as some because, like I said, it's really stuck on there. That you'll also find is common with older rabbits. This one's not too old, but it may just be part of the breed. I got the whole fur right here in my hand from behind. I'm going to stick my knife in there like this and go up, cutting the tail off and releasing that fur. Because it shouldn't be that hard. Okay, front side, doing the same thing, pulling away this fur. Just gonna go ahead and pull that down, and then I go back in, hold this fuzzy part, go right down in, and it should come off. And then cut it off the genitals. Now I'm taking this whole rabbit skin down, just like that. Now it's naked. And I pull out the arms and stick my thumb through here. You see this front arm? I pull the fur and stick my thumb through there. Just like that. So pull that arm out. Not all the way though. I pull it to where I need to cut. Same over here. She got them apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. That's what it looks like right now, isn't it? Huh? It's true. Okay, so I got both my legs pulled out here. We're pulling it out to get to this tendon right here. You want to cut that tendon.
and then break, and then cut again. Cutting the tendon, it'll come apart, break, cut again. Cutting that tendon allows it to break easy. I'm just going to try and show you. You can almost pull it apart without cutting it, but the knife definitely helps the situation out. I pinch it together like that, pull it out. Then while I'm here, I go ahead and cut off this foot for a dog treat. Nothing has gone as planned in this so far. So, it's like, okay, I'm cutting that tendon, breaking it. Maybe I'm breaking it. There we go. And then I'm going to cut it the rest of the way off. Goodness. How many of these have I just done without hang-ups? And the one I go to record has all the hang-ups. It's like, okay, here we go. All right. Got my foot. Right there. Now you're going to take the skin in the lower belly here and stick your knife in and go up. Little strokes up, not going too deep. To open up this cavity. And then once I get it open, I go down just a little bit. Small strokes, my arm's in the way. Small strokes like this, right along the center here. Getting that opened up. And then I'm going to cut right in the middle here, along one side of this hip bone, so that I can take both of the legs in my hands and break it open and get into this space and clean all of that out. So now I'm going to hold those legs together, get my knife again, go straight down the middle here to release all of that. Breaking the hip bones makes it easy to quarter it up later. It also makes it easy to get the genitals out and the intestines out. So the colon, I mean, the intestines. Did I just say intestines? I'm cutting around here, around the colon, cutting this out to release it. Going right alongside there. And then take my hands and do some pulling. There's a testy hanging out over here that I'm going to need to get. And sometimes when you start pulling, it'll just come. Sometimes it'll do its own thing. And you can just cut it off. And I'm ripping that. You can also just take your knife and go down. Just don't get those intestines. Don't get those guts in there. Intestines, that's my new favorite word. All right, there's your cavity. Whew, there is an odor here. Sometimes stronger than others. And the sun is on us, so the odor's a little bit stronger. I'm just pulling all of that away till I get down to the liver. And then I'm going to stop right before I get to the liver and grab this stomach, pull this stomach, and let all that fall into my bucket below. Move my camera down just a little bit. All that fall down below, and here is the liver. I'm pulling the liver out, and then I want to take this gallbladder off. This is a healthy liver. All one color, kind of a maroon mauve color. And I'm pinching this gallbladder off right on the top. This is a small gallbladder. And I'm going to pinch that off. Put that in my discard and put this in the liver bucket. From here, this rabbit's fatty. It's been cage rage, unlimited feed. That's wasted money. And I'm taking these kidneys out with the fat on them. Those are dog treats. My dogs eat that. Sometimes I go ahead and scrape any extra fat that's in here as well. And then in here are the hearts and the lung. I just reach in there and grab and pull those out. Put that all in the dog scrap bucket. I didn't cut this head off because you couldn't see what was happening because the video wasn't showing that low. Now that you can see that low, I'm going to show you. The head's already gone. It's just this fur. Just going to use my knife here, cut all that off, drop it in the bucket below. And we are about done. All we have left are the feet up top here. Let me move my camera back up. Now we're going to do these feet here. There's a tendon right here. I'm going to cut, same as the other ones. Cut the tendon, break the foot, cut again. Cut the tendon, break the foot, and sometimes if there's some fur left down there, you can get that too. And then cut again, maybe. Cut again. Ta-da! And at this point, I'm going to take my knife and cut off that fur. One less step in the kitchen. Cut. Break. Cut again. There it is. Now let's go see. I'm going to wash it off with the water hose, and then we'll weigh it like this. All right, I'm getting the final weight on this guy. Cleaned. It is 3, 4.5. So that wraps up how I process my meat rabbits. I wanted to show you, in case you've not seen it in any of my other videos, this is the hanger we use to put them on. We also use it for our chickens, as you can see on that end down there. If you have any questions, feel free to leave those in the comments. If you enjoyed what you saw today, we also offer this in person a few times a year here at our homestead located in Kodak, Tennessee. I encourage you to get on my email list. That way you know when things are happening. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, please do that. And until next time, eat more rabbit!